Phillipe Clement could be on his way out of Rangers. Please don't take him, Belgium, FA, or whatever they're called. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a few days. But you know what? It's an international break. Alright? It's probably the longest break I've ever had from uploading videos to YouTube. So, yeah, it's been good. It's been very good. It's been brilliant. It's been phenomenal. I say it's been phenomenal. I like talking absolute mince, so that's how good it's been, alright? But anyway, less about me, more about Phillipe Clement, because you know what? I was like, I need to make a vid, and I haven't even checked Twitter. I've not even checked any. See, pretty much since Jake Paul, did 8 rounds. I say Jake Paul did 8 rounds with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson did 8 rounds with Jake Paul, because that's more of the way I would describe it. Ever since then, I've checked it. I've not paid much attention to sports. Seen the England Ireland game last night, but the highlights of that. Apart from that, that is it, folks. That is literally it. But I went, all right. Let's check the Daily Record. Let's check Football Scotland. Let's check Twitter. Let's check BBC. Let's check Sky. What news is floating about the day? And of course, Phillipe Clement linked to the Belgium job. So yeah. I mean, I can joke and say, please don't take him as complete sarcasm, but the reality is we've got to take this. Because we all know, right, that deep down Phillipe Clement's going. It's going to happen, all right? It's definitely going to happen at some point in the near future. You know, it is the 18th of November, Dundee United games on the 23rd of November, or is it 24th? Doesn't really matter when it is. I think it's 23rd. It's the 23rd because 13 days removed from the Hearts game. So yeah, I mean the 23rd of November. A lot of tough games coming up across the end of November into December and the start of January. Realistically, right, I don't think the guy's lasting. The football is awful. I'm not going to sit here and repeat the same stuff that I've did pretty much the entirety of this season, right? Because that would be boring. But the reality is, we need to get rid of him. And if someone, i.e., a national team, a club team, whatever, is going to come in and offer us money for big Phillipe Clement, why not take it? We have heard how much money that we are down. We've heard how much money it would cost to sack this guy. So why not, two birds with one stone, get money for pretty much sacking the guy, letting him go, and taking the job. All right, taking the job at Belgium. I don't even know who the Belgian manager is. I know it used to be Roberto Martinez. He's now in charge of Portugal. Couldn't tell you who it is. Couldn't care who it is, because if he's doing that bad of a job, the Belgian, FA are thinking of bringing in Phillipe Clement to replace him. He can't be doing that much of a good job, folks, but that's not really up for me to decide or anyone else. For me, gotta go and accept this. Why not? I mean, you'd be making a profit if you got rid of him. Because, the writing's on the wall, man, right? I'm not saying... I honestly, I'm trying to think of an excuse to keep the guy. There's nothing. If the reason why we're not sacking him is simply money related, then you've got to take the money and run. Take the money and run. Because it's not going to get better, man. If Phillipe Clement was going to get better this season, right, or any season for that matter, I say any season, like he's had 20, but there's no glimpses of nothing, man. You see the odd 2 minutes here and, we played well for the opening 12. Well, it's a 90-minute game of football, folks, so it's not good enough. But accept it. Hopefully more comes of this. People will be like, who do you bring in then? Who do you bring in? Well, who would do a worse job than what's currently going on? We're 9 points behind Aberdeen, right? I'm not even going to talk about Celtic. We're 9 points behind Aberdeen. That is borderline. Not borderline. That's crossed the border. Odale. That is embarrassing, right? That is pathetic. It shouldn't really be happening. If we were 9 points behind both of them and you could legit see progress and we were pushing a youthful team and something was being built, by all means, I'd accept it then to a degree. But see, when you see a team that has barely changed for the Beale days, and prior to that, with just a few players in there and a few old familiar faces continuing to let the side down, it's hard to get invested in this current group of players. It's depressing to say, man. It just is. There's nothing happening. I mean, that Hearts game was disgusting. The games before it have been, We'll play like what 26, 27 games. I've said this about a million times. I'll say it again. Two or three of them's been good. The rest have been below par or awful. And for Rangers, that's pathetic, man. You know, we should be looking at what 25 games played, 20 great, couple good, and a few bad. Like you can accept a few bad performances here and there, but by the way, folks, bad performances don't automatically need to result in big heavy defeats. But when you're best, you're best. When your best is shite, pretty much under Clement, that means when you actually play bad, it's going to be that bad you're going to lose to draw us in the league, and we've seen that time and time again. No goals scored away, etc., etc. Big Phil, he's obviously Belgian. They want him. Belgian managing the Belgian national team. That ticks a few boxes for him. Ticks a few boxes for us. So for me, go ahead and accept it. But we're back here on Monday, the 18th of November. Cheers. Looks like a big glass of pish. It's actually Red Bull vodka, even if I do talk pish. But until next time, peace.